Running these streets. Good morning. What's going on this morning? What is going on this morning? Beautiful Sunday morning. Get me a couple of miles in. That's what I need to do. My goodness. Let's get out these streets. Happy Sunday morning. I should be doing a live, but I'm gonna just try to record this and post it when I get done. I don't know how to post live. Well, I don't want to post live without editing because I don't know how this vibration gonna work. Because I'm holding this camera and trotting around the block in the hood. HP hood. Come around on the park. Coming by the church, the park, the Methodist church. But happy Sunday morning. Blessed to be up, blessed to be out. Blessed to be healthy enough to make it around the block. Which is why I should be making it around the block. I know everybody's not gonna make it. Not everybody's not able. Everybody's not feeling blessed. Because we all have some struggles. But just don't let them, you gotta not let them struggles keep you down. Time in life is like a sine wave. Look at that sine wave, it kind of goes up and down, right? The sine wave goes up and down. All you have to do is just hold on a minute during that down period, because that wave is gonna come right back up. You gotta ride that wave, kind of like surfing, right? You gotta surf that sine wave, surf that tidal wave, as time goes up and down. Good morning, brother. Surf that sine wave. I'm gonna try by this park, this Cottonwood Trail. But I'm not gonna get on that trail. Not today. I'm just gonna trot around the neighborhood like I often do and see what's up. I'm a little late this morning. It's almost 8 o'clock. Should have been at this an hour or two ago. But I was out like a light this morning. I don't know why I overslept. It's not up that late. It's just that tired. Too many things on my mind. I couldn't sleep and rest well for whatever reason. See this brother down here on this basketball court every weekend, getting his weekend warrior on. Getting his weekend warrior on. I tried by and he's out there dribbling. I tried by. He is dribbling out here on this court. All right, brother. All right, brother. He out here. I gotta zoom in, but I can't. So, hey, Miss Harris. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was trying to. I probably need to get that GoPro camera. Thinking about what's the brother name I follow on YouTube in Florida? Classmate, friend of Coach Prime, financial guy. What's his name? Richard. Oh, I can't think of his name. What is his name? Richard something. Oh man, brother getting his tennis court on, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, there's some activity at the park. Is this the Spark I saw yesterday? Are they setting up or breaking down? Setting up or breaking down? I think there was an event out here yesterday. Looks like it might be breaking it down. Maybe no activity today. Okay. Definitely was activity. Had porta potty out here. Something was definitely going on. Something was definitely going on. Life Church, DFW. Well, Life Church. Is it Sunday service this morning? Nah, this was that Spark Pack backpack. I see backpacks. Must have been from yesterday. Awesome. Got great people and about doing great things. How cool is that? They had water hose going from these folks' house. Or power. What is that? Not water hose. They had to borrow some water. How cool is that? How cool is that? Of Hamilton Park neighborhood being a neighborhood. Growing, developing. Going, developing, changing, but getting better. It's always got to be the goal, get better. Willie B. Johnson sent a beautiful job. Beautiful, beautiful addition, upgrade to the community. Beautiful upgrade. Thank you. What a blessing, what a blessing. Let's trot up this Willowdale Hill. Willowdale Hill. I remember as a kid trying to ride my bike up this hill. It was a nemesis. A group of us would try to ride, and you would have to just get off and push that bike on up this hill. But I know when I was training track, I learned and developed to run up this hill with some speed. I ain't trying to do that right now. I'm just blessed to be able to trot up this hill. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I can. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna trot up this hill. Cause I can. We'll have to get in better shape. I should be in better shape. Been doing this for a minute. I don't know why it's a struggle. Still, should be doing this with more speed, more power by now. But I'm thankful that I can do it. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Thankful that I can do it. So I am, right? That's what I'm gonna do. Good morning, brother. That's that hill. Done. Bobcats. Bobcats United. Oh man, that's a slow mile. 1831. I need to at least get 36 at 2 miles. Slow. Barely a trot. Barely a trot. Barely a trot. That's a walk. At a good walk pace. I don't even know if I want to call that a power walk. And I'm gonna be happy to do what I can do at 62. Oh, I'll be 62 in November. And I am happy to do what I can do, as I should. This Tesla, love these. What's up? Decide if I want to make that my next car. Love those. I wouldn't mind. But I have to get charging station, a power wall. Need to work on getting these solar panels. To work on getting these solar panels. It would be great to get this house out here some solar panels and a charging wall. But you have to go through so much paperwork to get that done at this point. So I probably need to just get it done in Garland. Get it done in Garland. Until he can make it happen out here later. What's going on back here? Next to the arrow shooting range, archery club range. I don't know. It's hey brother, good morning. I don't know if I got enough memory to do all this recording. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We will see, record this, see what we got. See if there's something we can do with it. But it's gonna be running for a minute. Probably not. I have to put this somewhere, right? So you gotta put this somewhere to upload it. Yep. Here comes coming up on the flats. What's going on with the flats? What is going on? What's happening this morning at the flats? Sunday morning. Let's get around here and see what's going on with these dumpsters. So these dumpsters have been having some overflow issues in the past couple of weeks. So we're gonna come up this other side and let's see if those dumpster issues have been resolved. Good morning. Gotta make sure these folks see me. But I am safer in these streets than on that sidewalk. I done tripped and nearly broke me a toe trying to run on these crooked, unleveled, unstraightened out sidewalks. Right? And as you see, we're at capacity. We are at capacity on Sunday morning for the dumpster, the first dumpster. So apparently, the issue is they only have 2 dumpsters. They need 4 dumpsters. They need 4 dumpsters. But apparently, they don't want to pay for 4 dumpsters. You know, weekend partying, weekend trash, people take this stuff out. Both dumpsters overflowing. Both dumpsters overflowing. People gonna set their trash on side of the dumpster. That's ridiculous. So you know those dumpsters won't get dumped or cleared out today, Sunday. They're not gonna pick up them dumpsters and dump them today. Ain't nobody working on no Sunday. Ain't no trash management people working on Sunday. But from the looks of that, they need to. Somebody need to make some money. But apparently the flats are trying to save some money. Flats are trying to save on the expense of renting out them dumpsters and emptying those dumpsters. I was looking at an ad where you can rent dumpsters for like $200 a day. One dumpster, $200 a day. That seemed a bit expensive. And it looked pretty much like them dumpsters that they have out there at the flats. So if they're paying something like that, I can see how that's an issue. At $200, that's probably about half of somebody's rent. That's an expense. And I don't know if that $200 a day includes emptying out that dumpster. You probably get what? 1 or 2 empties a month, maybe. If you need another empty, you probably got to pay another $200 to have them come empty that dumpster, if not more. Right? I don't know. It's not my job to figure that out. I just think it's a neighborhood issue, that those dumpsters are overflowing and they're not keeping them emptied. People setting the trash on the ground. I think that's a health issue. Health issue, community issue, needs to be addressed. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the hood. I'm just thinking out loud. What's going on, brothers? Brother got his truck running. What is that? Oh, somebody doing some yard work. I gotta get some more yard work done. Gotta get some yard work done myself. Gotta get a truck and get that ladder so I can get that saw and get some tree limbs cut down. this brother here is always up and out early, working in the garage, in the yard, outside. More consistent than me. Good morning. Oh, man. Blessed morning, isn't it? I got the sun on my eye. That sun. I'm gonna try to run this recording at least one lap around, and I'm gonna continue the second lap. I'm gonna need to take one of my gel drops. Got a gel drop, and I got a frozen bottle of water in my pocket. Should be thawing out. Let's see if we got any thaw. I got some thawation going on. Excuse me for picking up words. I got a bad habit of that. That's one of my goals, is to stop making up words. Nah, I'm not gonna stop that. That's crazy. Love making up words. That's my thing. Love making up words. Might not be good etiquette, but I just let the gatekeepers lock that down. They can lock that down. They're not gonna lock me down. What I'm saying, in the way I need to say it. It's the thing about expression, freedom of expression. It's really why you have to fund your own enterprise. Fund yourself. Because if somebody's funding you, they can clip your expression. You are not free to express what you want to express. If somebody's funding you, paying you, you have to express what they want expressed. That's the problem I think we have with our successful artists and them promoting nonsense, because their owners, the owners that's paying them, are paying them to express the nonsense. The nonsense is what's paying. It's what's getting them paid. And keeps the masses at this lower vibration. So when that time, good time and bad time wave occurs, that vibration is much lower. That sine wave, that vibrational sine wave is much lower. Lowers the swings. Those high swings are lower. Those low springs are lower. The vibration is lower. You can't fight those. You can't fight the sine wave. You can't fight the sine wave. It's like trying to fight time. Or fight the illusion of time. It's gonna pass. Things go up, things go down. What I mean by the ups and downs, it's the sine wave swinging up, swinging back. The momentum builds, the velocity, the centrifugal force of it. Young Jefferson taking care of the Jefferson house, watering, planting. Just love great families. Great family. TJ just done put together a great family. All right, brother. Good morning. I'm awesome, man. You doing all right? Love to see you out there taking care of the family house, brother. Appreciate that. I will. You too, brother. Appreciate it. Love that. Gotta love that. Love when people get it right. Gotta give them praises for getting it right. Gotta appreciate them because all of us ain't got it right. A lot of us ain't quite got it right. Still struggling. We still struggle with them demons that's been carried over from previous generations. We learn that. We have these own personal, private family cultures that develop. Because no one took a proactive approach to developing their family culture. You gotta strategically, proactively plan your structure, your family structure. Huh? I don't hear nobody talking about that. Uh-oh. Only 2 miles, 37 minutes. I'm over 18:35 per mile, split pace. I'm gonna be happy with this 18.5 minute per mile pace. Holding this phone, chatting out these thoughts. What was I thinking? Talking. The proactively developing your family's culture. You know, I think we kind of gave that up to the church and the elders teaching the family culture, passing that down. But many people don't have a family or don't go to church. Church gave what it could give to people. It gave what it could give. It's not a all in all solution. It's not been. Because they get quiet. They have, I think some of the leaders, they've been paid to be gatekeepers of issues, and they come in and shut down protests. The leaders are called when the masses, especially the black masses, are in the streets. They're gonna call out those so-called preachers and as the leaders. Good morning, brother. They're gonna call them out to quiet down the protests and the masses. I don't know. There's a lot to be said on that. lot of thoughts on that. I think some of these gatekeepers, they infiltrated and took over the civil rights movement, and they flipped the narrative. Dr. King's last week's was about going and getting a check. I think that narrative is not being promoted. She's just driving way too fast. I think that was a she. He was driving. Oh. I don't want to point my camera at that house, but that was some cloudy. Not sure what that was I saw. Who's this coming up behind me speeding? Okay. I was thinking that was going to be that same Shaheed. Well, I could head back up there to the house. It's going to be next block. It's going to be a full lap around. I'm not sure. Oh, I started the video back at the church. Maybe I need to. I'll run the video all the way to the church. It's going to be about 43 minutes or 40 something minutes, 37 minutes now. I'll chop this up. Maybe I can edit this, chop it up. Man. House back there needs some work. The house that was in that background, the brick. I need to get up there, do some work. Take care of a few family issues before I can dedicate some time and money into that. Because it may be all for naught. It's a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. Been a beautiful morning in our neighborhood. I'm gonna try to run the video for another half mile. Good morning, brother. Try to run the video another half, get a full lap in. We need to start recording some content, getting some show some nice looking dirt. Start plugging up some holes, foundation holes, or oh no, they're building something in the back. They're building something in the back. Skillful brothers. Skillful brothers. All right, Punch. Peace to the Punch family. Punch Walton family. Great family too. Great family too. The Nance house, Holmes. Great family. Second house from the Borses. The Boris family. Great family. Great family. It's their family home. I see there's renters there now. Yeah, it often seems like multiple. Oh, I need to talk to Fred. Is this Fred's old house? Yeah, this is Fred's old house. Fred G. McDonald. The G is for goodness gracious God Almighty. Great man. Need to find Fred's number and holler at him. Oh yeah, community has definitely flipped. Racially flipped for sure. Original homeowners are gone for sure. Original homeowners are definitely the minority now. So what? Original homeowners are what? 2 generations deep? Would we be like the average home in the community was built in 55. This is 2023. Oh, don't have enough don't have enough blood pumping to the brain to do some quick math. But 55 to 05 is 50, excuse me. Damn, see? 55 to 05 would have been 50. And the 25, would be 75. So 2025 would be like 75 years. So you can probably make that argument. Oh, this must be, okay. There's a brother sitting on the porch earlier, right here, first time around. So 75 years in, right? So what's a generation? Every 15? Need to look that up. I'll Google that. Is a generation considered like every 15 or 20 years? 75 is definitely a lifetime, right? Excuse me. That's not even an average lifetime for black folk. But if you cut it in half, at 30, 35, 36, definitely 75 would be at least 2 generations. This hood is 75 years old, minimum 2 generations deep. So, and definitely 75 years ago, all right, good morning, we did not have an appreciation or an education to value the family home or the family property. I think a lot of old country folks knew that. Country farm folk knew that. But I think we got brainwashed and programmed to do something else, to do whatever. We got too educated to understand we needed to hold on to our birthright, even when we had the opportunity to do so. We're not doing it. We're not doing so. We could. Good morning, brother. We're not doing so. Make that make sense. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. My thought process was to get out of here. I didn't want to be. As I come back around to the church, coming back around to the park, 2.5 miles later, my thought process growing up was to get away from here. I remember one term I heard people use was park creatures. So you see the same people down here on the park, good morning, wouldn't leave, always here every time you cruise by. You see the same individuals down here on the park. I mean, yeah, at first glance, first thought, you park, recreation, yeah, you chilling. That's cool. But you saw them as kids, and you saw them in junior high and high school, and then post high school. Okay, just come back to chill. And then post high school, you still see some of these same individuals, post college age, college graduation age. Hey, Regina, post college age, down here, being park creatures. Same people. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Good morning, bro. Make it make sense. Don't make sense. I don't know what to say. But lost my train of thought for a second. But point was, you saw these park creatures. You just know you didn't want to be a park creature. I didn't want to be a park creature. So I'm like, yeah, let me get out of here, get away from this dysfunction, which I see looks like brother finally finishing up his game. He getting ready to head out. And get ready to get back in his car after his basketball workout. But my thought process was survival. I was always in survival mode. We didn't have the thought process to build. That wasn't a culture or a backdrop or a training or education or family culture. Was not to build. It's not to develop. What? Go to school, get a good education, get a good job, right? Work at TI, Eastman Kodak, 30 years and retire, right? GM, General Electric, go to the big plant, get a good job, get a government job, work for the city, get a job at the county, use that retirement and retire. You have to work 30 years and realize that program don't work. That program don't work if you don't have, especially if you didn't have the right education, the right preparation. That plan don't work. You have a few mishaps. You have a few drawbacks. That plan don't always work. You can make a big hustle, win big, create a large windfall, but you gotta have the education, the knowledge to know what to do with that big windfall, right? I don't think we always do. Good morning, folks. So I guess we definitely finna pop off something new, something else today. Sisters, good morning. Good morning. $18.48 per mile. My 3-mile trek. Okay, well, that's good to know. If I leave the house, make a loop, 2.5 loop, get to the park, that's 3 miles. Okay. I probably got about another 1.5 miles to get back to the house. Oh, we got some activity. We got some park activity now. So this is a weekend event thing, apparently. Folks is back up and out and things are popping off. Awesome. Awesome. So I'll see, can I record some of this happenings for this next, or up this hill anyway. Get another recording up Willowdale Hill. I know that's right. I'm gonna sit in the car too and chill. I'm gonna sit in the car too and chill. Because it's gonna be hot and steamy in these streets this morning. Woo. Bless you. Good morning. Bless you, brother. You about to blow a gasket. Woo. I'm missing out on the fun, apparently. But that's all right. I'm gonna just miss out. I gotta get this work in. Good morning. I'm gonna just have to miss out. I got my own work to do. But work on this hill. That's what we gonna do. Gonna work on this hill second time around. Cause this knee, if I don't work this, keep this knee moving, this knee gonna hurt. So I might as well keep this knee moving and hurt on through. Cause it definitely feels better when I done did some work on it. Despite what my rheumatoid specialist told me, I've told this story before. A rheumatoid specialist back in the early 90s told me if I keep running on this knee, I'm gonna have to get a knee replacement. I'm like, what? Well, give me a cortisone shot and some methotrexate, some gold pills, and let me go somewhere and sit down. Knee was all swole up. wouldn't go down. It's hurting. I'm resting. But I still had to work. I worked in the field, servicing equipment. I was on my feet all day. I would have to put a neoprene wrap, not a wrap, a sleeve, that blue Ace neoprene sleeve on my knee. Definitely saved me. Kept compression on that knee, and I could make it through a day. And another day, and another day. I done learned, or what I'm learning, when that knee is stiff in the morning, put that neoprene sleeve on, warm it up, do some squats, some power poses, some trying to think of them yoga poses, the warrior pose, the arrow pose. There's another couple of power poses. I can't think of the name of them. Where you bending your knee over your foot, over your ankle, to pass your toes. Because I'm studying knees over toes guy. You are supposed to stretch, warm up, put your knee over your toes. That was always taught to be a no-no, because that's too much pressure on your knee. But how you gonna straighten up your knee? When you go up and down stairs, your knee goes over your toes. Especially downstairs. When you step down a flight of stairs, your knee goes over and past your toes. When you lift your knee up to take a step on a stair or a step up, your knee is over your toes. Sometimes your knee go past your toe. When you do a squat, your knee can go past your toes. When those muscles, those movements need to be strengthened and worked out. You have to strengthen and work that out and make it stronger. That's how that works. That is how that works. Good morning. That's how that works. That has to be strengthened and worked out. Sound like that dude was playing some Fight the Power. Fight the power. Fight the power that be. He was thumping. I am telling me it's a beautiful morning. It's great of me to be still out here trotting in it. Second loop around the community. Coming back down near the flats. Second lap around. Before I head up that hill at the flats, look at all this trash. It's out of line. Somebody got to pick that up. Somebody got to pick that up. So we need to teach that at home. Teach that shit at home. Somebody got to pick that shit up. Take care of your place. You coming out here to work, coming out here to play. You come outside to live. You come out to enjoy your community, enjoy your heart. Why are you gonna pollute and litter your own space? See, people ain't teaching to understand that. Why are you littering your own spot? Keep your spot clean. You don't want to live in no squalor. You don't want to live in that. I know when I don't clean up, I'm like, ooh, somebody need to clean this up. Let me go call somebody. Baby, come help me clean this up. I'm gonna do the best I can do. I'm gonna pick up what I can pick up. But God dog, I don't want to live in no squalor. Try to pick up and clean up the best as I can. We just have to do a better job of making these conscious decisions. Make these things a habit. Consciously practice things. Consciously practice developing habits when it's something you want to improve on. If you got to write it down, write it down. That's something I need to do a better job at, writing shit down. Write it down, make a conscious decision on developing a habit that you want to make a habit. Consciously make that decision, write it down, take notes. I'm starting to find making these mental notes don't always stick. You forget these mental notes, so maybe write stuff down and then make a habit to go study them notes. Routinely go back and study them notes. You know, maybe that's what the diary was for, or journal rather. One way to use a journal, write the information down in your journal, put it on your calendar, create you a calendar. I know that's the thing people are doing now. Maybe journalize in your calendar. Make a journal calendar. Journal in the calendar. That way, you develop the habit of journaling and putting stuff down in your calendar. I know this is probably basic stuff for a lot of folk. I know putting stuff down in the calendar is basic business, basic scheduling. I have calendars. I got like 3 different calendars. I have 3 different calendars, online calendars, right? When I have an appointment, doctor's appointment, a meeting at work, I have to often figure out what calendar do I need to put this on, decide on which calendar I look at most, There was an app. I think there's an app on the iPhone. You can update all your calendars when you put something in it. It'll put it in all your calendars at one time. That's great, but that can't touch my work. My job and work calendar and information has to stay separate from my personal business. I do no personal business on my work computers, work clouds, work spaces. I don't share and mix any of that data or information. Unfortunately, sometimes it travels over. I know when I first got the work iPhone, you had to use your personal iPhone account. So my personal iPhone account, good morning, brother. My personal iPhone account is linked to my work iPhone. So I've got a personal iPhone that I'm talking on now, using. I have a personal iPad that I use for my personal business, personal email, business email. When I say business, my personal business, that's not related to my job. Good morning, brother. How you doing? So I keep that stuff separate by design. Because I knew they tell you to do it now. My job said, yeah, don't use your work stuff for personal stuff. They tell you now, but I saw that coming years ago. That was a common sense thought process, lesson. That's just common sense. You can see that coming a mile away if you're paying attention. Don't mix. Good morning. Just from taxes, doing business taxes and personal taxes, you can't mix your business accounts and your personal accounts. Right? So, same thing is true. You shouldn't work if you have a W-2. If you have a job, you shouldn't mix your job information with your personal information. Which reminds me I need to upgrade my personal stuff, because the business stuff, the work stuff, the job stuff, it's their job to keep that technology up to date. They had to get me a new hotspot. I think I'm still working on their iPhone 8 or iPhone 9. My personal iPhone is 11. I'm behind, but everything is still working, right? They still get the iOS updates. That's the key thing. If you can get, all right, good morning, brother. If you can get your iOS updates, then you're good. I had the old original iPhone 4, right? Still have it in a drawer somewhere. Should have turned it in. Those got to the point where they wouldn't even hold the iOS updates anymore. I said, yeah, this hardware, you can't install this iOS on this hardware. I had the iPhone 4 and the original iPad. Got an original iPad. Now that was disappointing because that original iPad only lasted me, I feel like I only got a few years out of that. But that taught me a valuable lesson that wasn't gonna work. Good morning, brother. How you doing? 4 miles in, still 18 minutes. Gots to do better. Gots to do better. Whew. Oh, the split pace was 19 minutes. That's not good. Well, but I didn't take my gel pack. Hadn't sipped some water. So let me end this recording. See how this works. See, can I edit it, chop it up? I have no idea. I think I was probably supposed to try to go live. But I don't know if I have the live configuration set up on where I want to put it. But happy Sunday. Be blessed.